going on, everybody? We back.
Hello.
It's your boy and your girl, Santuan and LaMonica Dalton.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Real Love, Real Marriage.
Real love, real marriage.
We are LaMonica and Santuan, like he said, and we are the authors of Process of Becoming One.
Yes, we also have a new book coming out, so stay tuned to that. It's going to be awesome.
Yes, we're excited. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yes. So we're, real quick, we're going to be teaching on SDMs. That's shutdown moments. SDM, shutdown moments. That's also in our book, The Process of Becoming One. So if you want to read further into this topic, please go to Amazon.com.
It's a great book, yes.
You can order it on Amazon.
And you can look our names up, Santuan and LaMonica, Process of Becoming One. It'll come right up.
Yeah, The Process of Becoming One.
Yes.
So we're going to, in a little bit, we're going to talk about shutdown moments. And so, but before we get into that, we just want to give you guys some highlights on what to expect from the channel. We're so excited to be back with you guys again. Like I said,
we are. Woo-hoo.
if you had a chance to watch the previous videos, like I said, we just started this 2 weeks ago. So we have a few introduction videos up there that you should check out.
Yes, check it out.
It explains more of who we are. So we've actually been married for 17 years. And we dated 5 years before that.
Right.
And so we have an ongoing relationship with a lot of information to help you guys out. We made a lot of mistakes. We didn't have this opportunity like we're giving you guys where
absolutely.
we can share our life with you guys, our struggles, our successes, our victories. We've done business, small business, multiple small businesses in our early 20s. We've bought property, we've sold property. My wife is still a real estate agent right now. So
if you're ready to buy a house, let me know. I got you.
Even if you're in another state, she can hook you up with somebody.
I can help you with someone.
Yeah, so like I said, we're so excited that you guys are here. Thanks for spending time with us. But
thank you.
A few highlights that you can expect on this channel. We're going to be doing a lot of teaching, a lot of in-depth teaching, a lot of strong, solid stuff. The reason we chose to do YouTube is because you guys will have the ability to go back and look at this over and over again and apply it to your marriage with no cost at all. YouTube is free, so we're excited about that opportunity. A lot of stuff we used to do on Facebook Live is still on our Facebook page, Winning as One.
Yes.
Married Winning as One, I'm sorry. So some of those old videos, we're going to revamp some of those, but we have a new book coming out, like I said.
Yes,
we also,
exciting.
Towards the end of July, the beginning of August, we're also going to start doing some small giveaways. So you want to stay connected to that.
Absolutely.
If you're not following us on Facebook, you should follow us on Facebook. Also Instagram. Our Instagram is Winning as One, the number one.
Yeah, follow that page.
Also Winning as One, the word one. So either one of those, you could pretty much catch whatever we posting on Instagram from there. And also Facebook. My Facebook is Santuan Dalton, but our married page is, like I said, Married Winning as One. So that's Married Winning as One.
Go follow us.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing.
So you won't miss anything. We have some great things coming up.
Absolutely, we're gonna be doing some, like I said, some small giveaways starting early August, late July, and also we're gonna be teaching some exclusive classes that we're gonna invite you guys in. That's gonna be amazing too. So we got a lot of great things happening for this channel. So it's gonna be an awesome channel. We're gonna bring our kids in to do some things. We also got some other married couples that's gonna come on with us and do some things and share some of their lives. So you're gonna get like a whole buffet of greatness, and it's gonna really help you build the marriage that you want to build. So
absolutely.
In order for me to stay focused from this pretty tenderoni sitting beside me, looking delicious, I'm trying not to put my hands on her. It's hard to keep your hands off somebody that look this good.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about some shutdown moments. So what are shutdown moments? Shutdown moments are moments where your spouse or yourself are agitated by either confrontation, disagreement, lack of understanding, disrespect, or whatever the situation may be, what it all boils down to is a lack of miscommunication.
Yes, absolutely.
And so avoiding shutdown moments and destroying and eliminating shutdown moments is what we want to focus on. In order to eliminate shutdown moments, we're going to teach you guys how to build effective communication.
Yes, that's exciting.
So one of the most effective ways to build communication to eliminate these shutdown moments, because I know if you know and if you can agree, shutdown moments are tough, and the bad part about them is you don't never know when that person is going to open up again.
Right. Yes.
She gets, like, when my wife shut down, she has, what I love about her, she has a time limit on how she shut down. She loves the scripture, don't let the sun go down on your wrath.
Absolutely.
So she don't believe in going to bed arguing. She don't believe in going to bed with a disagreement.
That's right.
Now, to be honest, this an honest channel, this raw and uncut. Like I said, you're gonna get some horror stories, you're gonna get some victories, but the raw truth is, me on the other hand, I have a tendency of holding on to stuff
for days.
A little bit too long.
Oh, sorry, too soon.
See, she's talking about
too soon. Okay.
She's talking about days. Now, I've been guilty for letting the sun go down on my wrath before, but I'm not gonna say days with an S on it.
Okay.
Maybe the next day.
Yeah, you done been delivered.
Yeah. So what I love about her is she is extremely dedicated to making sure we don't go to bed with stuff in between us.
That's right. That's right.
Now, if it happened at night before we go to bed, then
we just gonna get some good sleep.
Somebody gonna get elbowed while they sleep. Somebody might get me while they sleep.
We just gonna go to sleep. We're gonna get some good rest at night, but we gonna pick it up at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
No.
So,
I'm just
but
kidding.
I had a bad case of letting stuff linger, and the reason I was doing that is because I was expecting her to come back to me in a way that was acceptable to me, and I never did communicate that to her at all.
No.
And so I'm frustrated, she's frustrated, she's wanting to make up as the time goes on. She's wanting to make up more and more as the time goes on, but if it go on too long, I'm learning that she's starting to take my shutdown moment as rejection. And so she didn't deal with rejection well. So you guys can imagine that, because I'm lingering, she's trying to make up, I'm rejecting her, and not knowingly rejecting her, but I'm looking for her to come to me in a manner that's acceptable to me. The longer it went on, it turned into rejection. So now we got a bigger problem. And see, that's why we need to eliminate these shutdown moments, because they create bigger problems in your marriage.
Yeah, they can create bitterness, strife.
Yes.
So many other things that can grow from this,
That's so true. So you guys can imagine that caused a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of tossing and turning.
Did you really not get sleep?
I did, in a lot of cases. Now that's different between life stuff happening.
Right, gotcha.
I don't sleep well when there's space between me and you. So
yeah.
But any other problem, I go to sleep quick. I sleep well. So
what's your motto?
So my motto is if I can't fix it, God gonna fix it, and if he never sleeps nor slumbers, one of us need to go and go to sleep. He never sleeps nor slumbers, so I'm going to sleep about it. I put it in God's hands.
That's so true. I'm sorry, that was a side note, but because when anything is going on that's chaotic and my nerves are tore up, like I'm just like, oh gosh, what are we gonna do? And he's like, man, you better get some rest. God got this. It is gonna work out.
Please go to sleep.
Yes, and so I'm learning to just relax and rest in that restful place of God. But anyway,
all you can do is what you can do.
Yeah.
And I had a bad habit of trying to make things happen on my own as a man, trying to figure it out, not wanting to see my family struggle, not wanting to see my family do without in certain moments. But the Lord just had to continue to remind me I'm adding stress
Yeah.
to the situation because I'm trying to handle it under my own ability. And some things can only be handled by God.
That's right.
So go to sleep.
Yeah, tell somebody today.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Please.
Get some rest. There's nothing else you can do about it. Get some rest.
Amen.
You know? So, okay, go back to shutdown moments.
So whenever I was causing my problems, my issues, my beef with her to be, when I was allowing it to linger, it turned into, after a certain amount of hours, it slowly started to turn into rejection towards her. She had a major problem with rejection, and we'll get into that later on down the road. But and that was one thing I vowed to never do, is reject her, because I knew that she had an issue with rejection. And little did I know, I was the one causing her more pain, because I wouldn't make up, because she wouldn't come to me in an acceptable way.
I would come to him,
And she didn't
but
even
it
know what that
wasn't
way was.
acceptable.
Yeah, she didn't know
to
what that
him.
way was.
I had
So-
no idea. But that was just one of our problems that we had with communication, just not explaining it, not talking about it. So you can't read the other one's mind. You know,
Right.
I can't read
That's
your
true.
mind. You can't read my mind, and that we shouldn't expect that level. You know, we shouldn't have that level of expectation.
Right.
Because we have to give them an opportunity to let them know. I got to give you an opportunity to let you know how I feel. You got to give me the opportunity to let me know how you feel about it. So,
Does it hurt to reiterate? Does it hurt to remind each other? Not in a smart way, but
yeah,
you know I like this, you know I like that, you know I'm looking for this, you know I'm looking for that.
right.
And I wouldn't do that. I'd just shut down, offended.
Like I should know.
The nerve of me to be offended for days, but like I said, it's been years since we had to experience those types of moments. I learned a lot. I had to grow up a lot. I had to grow up quick. It was frustrating to go through those things, but once we began to put these principles, like I said, developing a solid foundation on communication. Once we begin to focus on putting principles in place to eliminate these shutdown moments. So that's, like I said, this is what we're focusing on today. We want to teach you guys some ways to eliminate shutdown moments. Number one, the biggest way to eliminate some shutdown moments and some arguments is simply by body language. I learned to read her body language. I learned to pay attention to how she moved, her attitude, how she always start to, in the beginning when my wife is aggravated, she starts to do like a little panic type thing, and it's not nothing major, but she gets real agitated and she starts to be real frantic like. And
Really?
so, yes.
You just tell her all my business.
Yeah, so she'll get a little agitated, a little frantic, start moving a little bit more than she normally would. If she's not real relaxed and she's not real laid back, then I started to pick up on her body language. Like, okay, what's going on? Did somebody do something at work? Did one of the kids do something? One of the neighbors. I start to do an investigation, and I get to turn into Inspector Gadget. And so I start to do an investigation and start asking her questions and start being gentle toward her. She loved that gentle. And then as I'm gentle and we start to talk and communicate, she might not come out in the beginning and just tell me what's going on, because she might be trying to deal with it in her own way. And I respect that. But at the same time, I started recognizing her body language. And what was happening in the past when I didn't recognize her body language, if she wouldn't open up immediately to me if I even asked her what's going on, because you can pick up an attitude quicker than you can pick up anything else. Fellas, I hope you can pick up an attitude.
I know.
But
That's true.
so I was good at picking up attitudes. I pick it up well with my kids. So, but in the midst of that, because I wasn't gentle and I wasn't sensitive to what she was going through, I would always snap back at her. If she would snap at me, I would snap back. Like, I ain't did nothing to you, and I really hadn't. But something else was bothering her.
Right.
So
well, I done asked you one time.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell me. Oh well. Not that he ever said that, but I mean in general. Like I ain't gonna keep asking you.
Yeah. So that caused another shutdown moment. You know, and I hope you guys have never experienced what I call a double shutdown moment.
And that means I'm not talking to you about anything anymore. Like, forget it. I'm not even going to talk to you about nothing. I'll keep all of this to myself, and I'll blow up on you later.
Now she shut down, and I'm shut down.
Right.
But like I said, all of this stuff can really be eliminated simply by, like I said, the biggest thing. And we have so many more principles we would love to share with you guys. We try to keep our videos short so your attention span won't vanish on us and disappear and you'll be wondering and not really listening. But yeah, get with your spouse. Start learning each other communication, body language. We call it communication language too, but body language.
That's a piece of it,
Watch how they are when they're aggravated, when they're frustrated, what they do. Do they roll their neck? If it's a woman, do they roll their neck more? I can't even do it right, but do they roll their neck more?
I would roll my eyes at him.
Are they not able to relax and be comfortable in any position? You know, if they sitting up in the chair, it's got to be sitting up straight and all of that other stuff. You know, watch their body language.
And be gentle. One another, don't have those high expectations. Like, even when I used to do that, it's like, okay, I expect you to ask me what's wrong with me. Instead of me just being mature and saying, okay, I got a problem. I need to talk to you. Like, I shouldn't have that level of expectation.
All the guessing out.
Like, we're too old for that. Like, we don't even have time for that anymore. Look, I got this situation going on. I'm so frustrated. I don't need you. I used to tell him, I don't need you to be my pastor today, because he was pastoring. I need you to just listen to me. Listen to what I need to talk about. And sometimes I would want his advice. Sometimes I wouldn't want his advice. I just needed to vent sometimes. So that helped out when I stopped having those crazy expectations. Like, come on, can you ask me what's wrong with me? You see I'm bothered. Like, do you even care? Like, that's just too much pressure on a person. That's way too much pressure. So, let's eliminate those things.
So that's good. So we gave you guys some awesome points today, some awesome pointers. Like I said, recognize that body language and take the guessing out. Those are two major points today.
Right, that's great.
So go home and work on that. Practice, develop that communication language. Practice that. Put these things into practice. You got to work on your marriage. If you're going to have a great marriage, you got to put in the work.
That's right.
So God bless y'all. We love y'all.
We love you.
This is your boy and your girl, Santuan and LaMonica, back with another episode of Real Love, Real Marriage. Stay tuned. We're going to be dropping videos at least once or twice a week. So stay tuned. Turn on those post notifications. If this your first time,
subscribe.
If this your first time to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Share this video. Send it to some people, some other married couples. It may be somebody that's wanting to get married. This the kind of stuff that they could use to give them a head start. Like I said, we 20 years in this thing, and we already, we done made a lot of mistakes.
Right, we done learned a lot.
But the Lord got us blossoming like new wine right now.
It's been good.
Getting better every day. Stole some sugar. I was hoping she was going to give me some. But anyway, we love you guys.
We love you. Real love, real marriage.
Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all till next time.
Thank you.
Peace.